If you've ever felt vertigo or dizzy spells or out of balance, it can be so very frightening, especially if you're in a public place. You feel helpless. You feel like you have no control over your body and may have to hold on to something, and it can be very embarrassing. I don't know, I've had vertigo in public places myself, and I did some emotional release work and got rid of it. This is Colleen Flanagan, the Emotions Whisperer, and I've worked on a number of people besides myself who have had problems with vertigo and just feeling like their life has been spiraling out of control. And that is exactly the emotions of vertigo. Feeling like your life is out of balance, overwhelmed, feeling like it's spiraling out of control, feeling a loss of security. You don't have anything to hold on to. Maybe you feel just so dizzy with all the responsibilities coming your way, all the things on your to-do list. Whatever it happens to be, as far as emotions go, your body is telling you that you got to get rid of these emotions, or else the vertigo is going to continue or even worsen. And the last thing you want is for it to be worsening to Meniere's disease. So the first thing I'd suggest you do is think about the approximate time that the vertigo, dizzy spells, loss of balance began. What was going on in your life that was very stressful at that time? And you may want to write that down. And write down your emotions, your fears. You probably felt helpless and hopeless. You felt panicked, shocked, anxious. Maybe if you were in a public place and people noticed you, holding on to something for support, you felt ashamed and humiliated. All of these things, I would suggest that you write them down because we're going to be clearing them in a few minutes. And what we're going to do now is clear your governing vessel meridian via this demonstration of getting rid of the emotions of vertigo and dizziness and life out of balance. So all you have to do is take a finger or a thumb, put it under your nose, above your upper lip. That's the end point of the governing vessel meridian, just about the most powerful meridian in our energy system. And by tapping or massaging on that point under your nose, above your upper lip, you're going to actually be breaking up the energy of the emotions that are causing the dizziness and the vertigo. And you're going to be talking about what happened to you around the time that the vertigo and the dizziness, all that overwhelm and feeling like your life spiraled out of control. You're going to be talking about releasing that. So as you talk and tap or massage under your nose, it's like a double whammy of telling your body, I want this out of my energy system now. So if you're ready to get started, let's begin. Look at your list of things to clear out. You can modify whatever it is I'm saying now and to what's important to you, and just talk about releasing it. Just say, like, I now release all these fears I had, that I couldn't get everything done. I felt so overwhelmed around the time when that vertigo started and I started losing my balance and felt like my life was spiraling out of control. I release all my fears of not being safe around that time. I release my fears of loss of dignity, respect of others, fears of being rejected and abandoned emotionally by others. I release all my fears with this vertigo, this dizziness, this out of balance, of fears that my life will never be in balance, that it's impossible for me. I release my fears that other people disrespect me because perhaps I feel like my life's not in balance and I'm not as good as other people about balancing responsibility and such. I let go of any feelings of self-hatred, self-loathing, feeling helpless and hopeless, feeling sad, sorry, ashamed, humiliated about what I've done with my life or things I haven't done in my life. I let all that go now, and I take a nice deep breath and breathe out all toxic emotions. And now this clearing is going to be going on for the next probably 3 to 5 days. And you can relax, put your hand down, of course. And when you start feeling the dizzy spells again, you can ask yourself, what does this remind me of? What's spiraling out of control in my life? What's out of balance in my life? What's frightening me about those aspects of my life? And then do the tapping or massaging under your nose while you talk about releasing those things. And any memories that come up are clues from your subconscious mind that absolutely these need to be released as well. And they could go all the way back to your childhood. Perhaps when you saw your parents fighting and arguing and you felt like your life was spiraling out of control and you were afraid they were going to get divorced. It's amazing how the human body carries so much information, so many layers of emotions from things that have happened to us in our past. But you have the power to get rid of it. So just keep on keeping on, and if you need any more help with any kind of emotionally related conditions, please contact me via my website. That's emorescue.com. I work on people and animals, and I'd love to help you any way that I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye for now.